Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, then I suggest you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and then you're notified whenever I upload a video. Also check out my Instagram. Everything is in the description box below because sometimes stuff gets there first because I get too impatient to wait to edit and upload. So today, it's the big one, it's the epic one. It's the video I've been meaning to film for about 2.5 years. It is the updated My Entire Handbag collection. To give you some idea of the sense of scale, it has taken me over an hour to get everything out and organised. It's all there, complete with a little lilac princess sleeping just there and a sleepy beagle just there, because as ever, God forbid I actually do anything on my own. And you've just put your back paws where I was sitting a bit much. Anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to go through all of my handbags. I have quite a lot of luxury handbags. So I did some quick stats, so this won't take long. In total, we have 26 bags to go through, from brands such as Prada, Fendi, Louis Vuitton, Dior, Chanel, Hermes. There's a lot of Hermes content. Actually, that makes up the majority of my collection. Now, compared to when I did this last time, which was the 15th of July 2018, from what I can tell, I had 20 bags there. If I'm wrong in that, I'm sorry. I had 20 luxury bags. There was a couple of long shots, which I still have, but I'm not going to include them for this post of this video. But gone is the Gucci, the Coach, the Mulberry, the Burberry. New in is the Dior and the Hermes, and a lot more Chanel content. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all of my bags. I'm just going to do it by brand. I will tell you a little bit about the bag, not an in-depth review or anything, but just a little bit about the bag, show you the bag, tell you my thoughts about it, how much I've enjoyed it since I've had it, and I will also include some mod shots. So that's what we're going to do. We'll see how long this takes. We'll try not to make it too long. I'll try and do some clever editing. I'm not going to promise. Right, so we are going to start off with Fendi. So here is my first Fendi bag, and this is the first Fendi bag I ever bought. This is a bright, as you can see, a bright pink fuchsia. All this is natural light, by the way, so trying to get you to see the colours as best as possible. This is a bright pink wallet on chain, super soft, supple leather, magnetic closure, and then inside we have, as you can see here, is a removable chain, and also inside we have 6 card slots and a rather lovely zip section. That's it, nothing on the back at all. And this is a very wearable bag. It's great for holidays. I got this for a bargain at Vista Village, so I don't worry about it too much, but it stood up pretty well. You can obviously have this and wear this as a clutch or on the shoulder using the long chain strap or cross body. The next we have this mini Peekaboo in the colour white, but as you can see is actually a slight cream colour, and this edition came with the fatter adjustable strap, which is great, and gold hardware, and then inside we have this beautiful Fendi logo, I forget the official name, suede lining, comes with a little rain cover. Also inside we have a zip pocket there. On the other side of this central divider, a little slip pocket. We have feet on the bottom. We have this black contrast edging, and This I only bought last year, so I haven't had the opportunity to wear this as much as I would have liked, but it is a great little bag. It even fits my umbrella. I think it's so classy, it's so elegant. The colour means it's going to go with loads. We'll see what happens with wear. Mine is actually in calf. A lot of the Peekaboos come in lamb, but this edition is actually in calf leather. So I'm hoping it will be a little bit more durable. Not that I'm saying the Fendi lamb is bad. But yeah, that is a super cute bag that you can obviously hold by hand and put in the crook of your arm, or wear on the shoulder or cross body using this fabulous adjustable strap. I mean, just look at the state of it. Obviously really interested. So next we are going to move on to Louis Vuitton. I have quite a number of Louis Vuitton bags actually, so let's go through them. In no great order, just whatever I can reach first. So we've got a mixture of classic and trend pieces here. Firstly, here is my multi-pochette accessoire, and I got mine with the khaki strap, so I got this not that long after it came out, I don't think. Absolutely great bag. I have worn this so much more than I ever thought I would. So I've set it up here as it comes. So basically you've got this adjustable canvas strap, and then you can hook onto it this little coin pouch, and then you've got this smaller accessory pouch, which is actually a little bit bigger than the standard mini pochette, and then you've got this larger pouch which is a tiny bit bigger than the standard pochette accessoire pouch. So that's, you know, that's slightly bigger than that bag. This chain on the front is only attachable to the front pouch. It is removable. It just makes it, you can use that as a little tiny shoulder bag if you want, or just have it on for effect. Obviously the shoulder strap coming with clips you can attach to either the big bag or just a small bag if you wanted to. The small bag, I'll just show you, is big enough that my iPhone 13 Pro, not the Max, just the normal size, fits in really easily. So if you literally just want phone, like card holder, lipstick, maybe car keys if you don't have a long or bulky thing and you just want to do a quick run around, then you can just use that, and just with this, like I say, just with this strap if you want. However, I wasn't satisfied with just that functionality. What I also bought was two things in here. I bought a Pochette accessoire strap, so you can have that as a short shoulder bag, and I also bought this separately from Louis Vuitton Direct. All of this stuff is from Louis Vuitton, I didn't get anything elsewhere, so it's all branded. Was this, you can see I haven't used it that much, but this adjustable vachetta strap. Again, if I just wanted to use, which I have done a lot, just use like the bigger of the bags on its own. If you just want to wear it like a little summer dress or something, then it's a bit more delicate than the thicker canvas strap. So you can use this in a multitude of ways, which I have done, and like I say, it surprised me how much I've used this. I've got a slight patina to my vachetta. I don't really care. I bought this bag if I was sort of away, but with a little darling beagle here, and I was walking him and wanted all my stuff organised. Having the three separate sections, particularly these two main sections, makes it so easy to organise your stuff. My husband was like, "You're not going to remember what you put where." Absolutely I did. No rummaging. Find stuff really easy. It's really comfortable. It's just great. It's also my bag that I go to when I have my hair done. So it's just got a little something with me, just with my essentials in. So yeah, absolutely love it. The larger of the two has a little slip pocket, and other than that, your organisation is basically through using the three bags. This is my Pachette Matisse in the reverse monogram, and I love this. I've got this, I think it's the Confidential bandeau tied around the handle, but it's black leather, the same as you've got on the front here. So no vachetta, unlike the Monogram one, no vachetta whatsoever. This is a great bag. Initially I wasn't taken by this bag, obviously before I bought it, because I was like, oh, it's a bit satchel, I'm not sure if I do satchels. But having one satchel in my collection is really, really nice. So obviously you've got it here, you can see we've got this zip section on the back. Again, fairly generous. There's the phone again, straight in. So if you don't want to have to keep opening and closing the bag, but you want something secure, you want your phone there, then great. If I'm travelling up into London, then I'll put my pass card in there so I can just get stuff really easily. My work pass card I don't have to take out, I just hold it up to the machine and it fobs. It bleeps, so it works and lets me in, so that's great. Inside we've got great organisation, so we've just got that really nice posh clip there. And then inside, we have the strap that I've stored. Inside, it's all black in this microfiber. We have 3 sections, a slim section, a biggest section there, and you can put a mini pochette in there, for example, for your cosmetics, which would also fit in the front as well. I tend to put like my purse and bits there, cosmetics in there, maybe phone in the back or something. So that's really great. In terms of how you wear this, obviously you can just have this as a cute little handhold if you want to, but the main way that people wear this is to have the strap, clip it onto these sections here, and there you've got yourself a really good crossbody bag. The strap is adjustable. I have 5 rivets on mine. And I've got it on the smaller, because I'm on the smaller side, I'm a bit of shorty. So that's Pachette Matisse, one of those sort of work bags, worry free, really, really great bag for, I can get away with, obviously it's not going to fit a laptop, I can get away with using this for work, or it's a great sightseeing travel bag if you need that a little bit more on you. So yeah, highly recommend this as an everyday bag. So next we have my Cluny BB in the colour Saffron in Epi leather. It's got a little fob there. It's got a little bit of gentle branding there. We have feet. We have this beautiful like imperial blue colour on this trim, and then we have that same blue inside, so really nice, easy and quite strong. Well, you heard that magnetic closure there, but still easy to get into. And then inside we have the main section, this gorgeous bright blue, if I was talking Hermes I'd be talking electric blue colour inside. You can see from that mine is made in France. We've got 2 slip pockets there, and then we have a rather generous zip section there. Again, to give you an idea of size, we've got the trusty phone. Goes really easily in the zip section. Does it go in there? And it also goes there into one of the back sections, and it closes. Well, I've not done that before. I used to have a bigger phone, so liking a smaller phone for getting into bags more easily. The other feature that this bag has got is it's got these poppers here that you can just clip and hold it in. My only real criticism of this would be that the side of this, where it goes in, it means you lose some of the space. The poppers come open a little bit too easily for my liking as well. But apart from that, the Epi leather is a good, durable leather. It's fairly worry-free, and the strap attaches on these hooks here. So it's a little bit long on me to wear over the shoulder, but I can. But I can also wear this crossbody. It would be nice if this was adjustable to allow for different ways of wearing it and just different body sizes, but never mind. Overall, it is a great bag. If I want to mix and match it with the strap from my multi-pochette or the next bag I'm going to show you, then I absolutely can to mix it up. Or you can, you can buy separate straps either from Louis Vuitton or elsewhere. So it's not a deal breaker. So yes, you can use it by the strap or just have it as handheld or wear it in the crook of your arm. The reason I first bought this was very much as almost like a practice Kelly. You can see why, but without actually buying like a dupe or a copy. So it's fairly lightweight, this bag as well. And again, I've worn this as a sightseeing bag. It's fairly easy. I've not worn it for a while, if I'm honest, and I'm not sure why not. Well, I suppose I haven't been that many places for a while, but I think I've just been using my Hermes bags so much. So there's a number of bags in my collection that have been neglected slightly. So moving on, here we have one of probably the trendiest of the bags in my collection, not just Louis Vuitton but overall really. We have the Coussin MM in the khaki colour. I got put on the waiting list for this. It is this gorgeous embossed lambskin. It looks so much nicer in real life. It's a real sumptuous, expensive looking bag. It is quite fashionable. It's part of this whole, like Chanel 19 YSL puffer. It's like this puffy bag trend, if you like, which actually goes quite well with what I'm wearing today, but I will show you in the mod shots. We've got this 3 sections, but you get into it through the section on the top. So we unzip that. Again, we've got this familiar blue lining in this microfiber. This was also made in France. So we've got the 2 sections there. And actually the largest section is this middle section there that zips. So you can really keep your belongings safe because, like I say, this is done up properly. They are double zipped. It comes, and obviously you can use it and wear this bag in a variety of ways, but it comes with this big chunky gold chain and also this adjustable khaki strap. So it's really quite similar to the multi-pochette, but if I show you there, you can see the different shades and, like I say, the branding on the one that comes with the Coussin is a lot more subtle. So in terms of how you want to wear this bag, you can carry it just as a clutch. You can have it with or without this gold chain. You can wear it over the shoulder with this gold chain, but especially if the bag is heavy, it will dig in a little bit, so I don't really recommend it. But it's absolutely doable, and you can wear it either over the shoulder or crossbody using the canvas strap. So moving on, we're going to more practical now, and I have here my Palm Springs MM backpack. Mine is, as you can see here, is the older version, whereby it does have this little protective flap over the zips. I think this got moved because it was slightly harder to get into. It's loosened a bit. It's not the easiest bag to get into, so I don't recommend this for a bag where you want to get in and out, but it's a great backpack. Tab there, no vachetta, it's all got this black leather. It's got one, I'll unzip it for you. It's got one section here on the front. You can see the difficulty where it's because I've just closed it, it was actually open. So we've got this little pocket on the front which does actually fit my umbrella in, which is great. Or again, you can see there, for size reference, my phone just, believe it or not, it isn't there, my phone just fits in. And then inside, it's fairly plain, it's all lined in this black cotton. It's got one slip pocket there which you could put like a smaller iPad or something in if you wanted to and keep it all protected. So this one was made in Italy, and then we've got this top handle which is so useful, and again this soft spongy black leather. This is all padded, and then these straps here are also padded and they are adjustable. Now this bag, I used to use this as a work bag. I used to use as a secondary work bag. So I used to use this to take my laptop, shoes, lunch in, and then have like a smaller, more delicate handbag. But lately with my job I have at the moment, my laptop is just that little bit, it's literally like a little bit, it's a 14-inch, and it's that little bit too big. So I think this will take a 13-inch okay, or a 12-inch, but it certainly won't take a 14-inch. So I tend to now use this mainly as like a overnight bag. So I'll sort of have if I'm doing a work trip, I'll have my main handbag with my laptop and all my bits and pieces in, and then I will have all my clothing in here, and I can fit in clothes for 2 days as well as nightwear, all my cosmetics, hair straighteners, everything. It does go in this one. So it's I've used it a lot and I will be keeping this. So the final bag I have to show you is my Neverfull MM in the classic monogram. This has been used and used and used, not babied whatsoever. It's a great bag. The vachetta straps, they're patinaing a bit, I don't care. They are they're just so pliable and soft and comfy. Inside, yeah, look, the hardware is, some of the gold is worn off that clip hardware, but other than that it's kept pretty well. I have been using a bag liner from Simone in it, just because it basically just has that extra bit of organisation, and also it has a cup holder, so if I want a cup of tea with me I can, knowing it's not going to spill. So other than that, it comes with this little removable pouch. I know a lot of people don't use these and they sell them on. I absolutely do use mine. Before I had the bag organised, I used to use this to basically take all my bits and pieces like phone, purse, pass card, and I'd perhaps maybe even just leave it open but in the bag as an organiser. But it's also great as a travel bag. If you use this bag to travel with, keep this, then this is your little evening clutch. If you just want to pop out with, like, you know, a phone and a couple of cards, whatever, hotel room key, lipstick, yeah, this is absolutely perfect. So that means you're not travelling with a whole load of stuff, but you've got a little clutch just to pop out or go to dinner with. Other than that, the bag is fairly plain. It has this zip pocket here, it has a D-ring, and yeah, I've used this loads and loads. It's great for shopping, especially when you don't get so many, you know, good for the environment, you don't get so many plastic carry bags now, so this is really great. Go shopping, just dump everything in. I literally just put, often if I do that I won't have the pochette or the bag liner with me, I'll just put like keys and purse and phone in that zip bit, the rest is empty, and I just dump all my shopping in, and it's brilliant. I've used this bag for work, for the beach, for shopping, absolutely loads. For me the MM is the perfect size, and yeah, it's one of my absolute best buys, and we'll have this until it dies. So next we're going to move on to Prada, and this won't take long. I only have the one Prada bag now, which is this chalk white double tote in the large size in Saffiano leather with this lovely gold hardware. I have just done a full review on this, but basically you've got feet on the bottom, you've got this little luggage tag that hangs off, you've got a small little clasp there that just helps keep the bag more secure and holds the handles together to make it more secure, and then inside you have two big main compartments and then a middle compartment there. This bag holds an absolute ton. Probably in some ways, well, it organises it more than my Neverfull, certainly. And yeah, this absolutely takes loads. I've used it a lot. I've had it a number of years. It's worn really well. There's a few marks on it, but only if you look closely. It's held, like I say, there's no major damage. It's held up really, really well. You can wear this bag handheld in the crook of your arm, or if you're not wearing anything too bulky, you can also wear this on the shoulder. So yeah, it's a brilliant bag. and fairly lightweight, and you know, is that much more smarter than the Neverfull as well. I will use Neverfull for work, but if you want to be a little bit more chic, then I think this works really well. So now we're going to move on to Dior. I only have 2 Dior bags now, and the first one I've got is this book tote in the small size. I love this. I love the design. This grey colour is just beautiful. All the detailing of all this embroidery is just stunning. You've got these 2 handles, and you've even got a little bit of attention to detail on the handle where it's embroidered there saying Christian Dior. I've got a bag liner from Samorga because this basically, as it comes, is just literally like, you can see the other side. That is just a big multicoloured black hole, and I bought a bag liner to add some organisation to it. But it's a great bag. I use it with or without the bag liner, to be fair, depending on, like I say, as with all bag inserts, liners, organisers, you do lose some space. Sometimes I just want to literally dump a load of stuff in there, or I might have another bag with me that I'm using for small things like, you know, purse, wallet, phone, and then I've got a larger bag for dumping bigger stuff in. So this bag can be worn a couple of ways. You can have it handheld or in the crook of your arm. Struggle for shoulder, but I will show you what that's like. And I've loved this bag. It's fairly lightweight. It's a good travel bag. It's a good popping over somewhere and I want to take my slippers kind of bag. It's a good, you know, overnight bag as well, for just popping around with friends for the night. So yeah, it's a really good bag. It's really beautiful, and I do recommend these. So the other Dior bag I was inspired by LV Lover CC, and I got this medium lady Dior in the matte finish in the colour Blush. I've got a little mitzvah there that I bought as an extra, and it was tied on for me by my SA, and I've never touched it since because I'll never get it to look like that. So this bag has, again, in the matte leather, little feet on the bottom, this gorgeous canage design, matte Dior charms, and the newer version of the Lady Dior comes with the flap, not the zip, which makes it much more easier to get into. And you can see there we've got this beautiful, I've got a strap there which I'll show you in a second. Inside we have this beautiful suede lining, a zip compartment there, and then on the other side we have this slip pocket. Here is my trusty iPhone, and that just goes in and sits there lovely. You could also, I think a max size phone would also fit in there as well, which is great. But like I say, this is the medium size. Probably on me I prefer the small size Lady Dior, but this is great, and I wanted this as to be able to use it for work as well. I don't get out that many places, so if I can use a bag for work and go to the office, then that's all the better. I get much more use out of it. So the other thing you get with this, and again the hardware is also in that matte to match, is this adjustable, and it's got 5 adjustable holes and this strap, and you basically would attach this to the front on one side and then the back handle on the other. Now I don't find that it's as good as other bags attaching it that way. I do prefer, if I'm honest, to have sort of something either side. I think it hangs a bit better, but by doing front and back you're evening out the weight, and the plus point is that it does look really nice when you're not using the strap because you haven't got extra strap hooks. So yeah, so this bag you can wear in a number of ways, obviously pretty similar to everything else, handheld, crook of your arm, or I tend to use crossbody. You could do it as a shoulder bag. But yes, I haven't used this bag loads. I'm not sure why. I've used it a few times and it's actually very nice to use, easy access. You can see all of your items really easy when that's opened up, and that is something that is important to me. So yeah, I do recommend this. I just need to wear it a little bit more. So we're now going to move on to Chanel, and the first bag I have to show you is this Chanel GST or Grand Shopping Tote, and mine is in the colour beige clair with silver hardware, and I really like that combination. It was rarer to find, I found, when I was looking for one. But yeah, and mine's in the standard caviar leather that you can see there. No feet on the bottom, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. Got these lovely straps. Now these can fall off your shoulder a bit, that is a criticism, but I find if you hook them over and push them slightly backwards, and it does down a lot more. Also, if you just put a fair bit in it and make it weigh a bit more, then that also holds. We've got this very handy pocket on the back. This is a great work bag. It will fit, depending on the model, up to a 14-inch laptop inside without the bag organisers. I have these two inserts from Zumoni inside, just well, partly for extra organisation, more than I need really, because I do have a slip pocket, a big compartment, another big compartment, an internal zip pocket that goes all the way down to the bottom, as well as an interior zip pocket there. So it's not really short on organisation, but one thing these bags can be prone to is sort of around here having slouch, and you can see there that mine doesn't really have any. If you look very closely, you can see the slight beginnings, but I've tried to store it really well, and I think having these organisers in it are just going to prevent that, because it's a feature of the design, but I don't like it when they look slouchy. So I nearly sold this a while ago, and then I saw some pictures from Luxury Promise, and where they had one for sale, and I was like, oh, I'm not parting with mine, that looks far too good. By the way, Luxury Promise are a great source for handbags, either, you know, some new Hermes ones, if that's what you're after and you're struggling to get hold of them, you know, which come at a premium, or pre-loved bags as well. So I do have a discount code that I'll include in the description box below, but yeah, absolutely worth having a bit of a browse and checking them out. They do have a store in South Molton Street in London, which is just down from Bond Street Tube. But yeah, have a look on their website. They do loads on Instagram as well, but that's probably the best place to see stuff. So yeah, check them out. Anyway, I saw this same bag there, and then I changed my mind. I was like, no, it looks too good, I'm keeping mine. And rapidly withdrew all my for sale posts. But yeah, really great bag. Mainly for me, this is an office bag more than anything else, but it's really good for travelling as well to other offices because of that great organisation and how much fits in. You know, I can get all my daily essentials plus laptop and notebook, 2 phones. You know, it's actually a really quite generous bag without being too bulky. So again, mainly really you can put it in the crook of your arm, but it's obviously going to be a bit swingy, but the main way is to wear this over the shoulder. Next we have this one, which is again another bag I bought pre-loved. This is my Maxi single flap bag in lambskin with silver hardware. This is a great bag. I love the single flap. I actually think I prefer the single flap design over the double flap because I find it is lighter and you can fit more in and you haven't got the faff of the flap getting in the way. However, you do lose some organisation. So let's just undo this one. You do lose some organisation, and also particularly with these larger ones, and this is in lamb, they can be prone to losing their structure. So I do have a bag organiser which I just got from somewhere on Etsy, I can't remember where, but you can get these, you know, Zumoni do these, you know, have a look, you can get these elsewhere. In terms of the organisation that comes with the bag, you basically have this generous slip pocket here and this zip pocket there. On the back of the bag we have this slip pocket, which you can, again, is really handy for my travel pass card, and also I'll show you the phone. That also goes in, so that's really easy. I wouldn't necessarily put my phone in this pocket on a smaller bag, but in the Maxi it's big enough that it goes in really easily without stretching it, just because I don't want to stretch this back pocket out. This has been an amazing work bag. It is too small for my laptop, unfortunately. I'm sure I got my old laptop in this, but anyway, my current laptop is too big for it, but it holds absolutely loads. I remember one time on the way home from work I ended up with a kilo of potatoes from Waitrose from London Bridge. So yeah, fits a ton, really usable, it's really comfortable to wear, and you can wear this a number of ways. I mainly just wear it double strapped over the shoulder, but you can obviously lengthen the strap there and have it cross body. The strap length is actually slightly shorter than the jumbo. I find the jumbo is way too long. I can't wear it, it's practically swinging around my knees. But I find the Maxi much better. So yeah, you can do that, and I'll include, you know, obviously in the mod shots you'll see what that looks like. So moving on, we have my Chanel boy bag, or Le Boy, with the antique gold there, and this is in grey caviar, and it's like a really soft spongy caviar. So there's not much to the boy, it's a lot simpler than the classic flaps, no pocket on the back or anything. We've got, you know, as well as this standard quilting, you've then got this just, I could say cheval, but straight, but these lined like border on the bag. These bits, particularly in the lamb versions, can be prone, the corners can be prone to a lot of wear. Mine has like no wear whatsoever. And then inside we have just a material lining slip pocket at the back. Mine was made in Italy, and that's it really. Much an easier clasp, you just squeeze those and it goes through and locks. The strap is adjustable, but I'd say it's one of those ones a bit like the Chloe bags, it's not overly adjustable, and then where you're going to put the extra bobbles, so I wouldn't bother. And again, so there's basically two ways of wearing this, well, three ways of wearing this, which is doubled up just on the shoulder, or long on the shoulder, or then cross body. I used to use this bag quite a lot. It holds more than my medium large classic flap. I can fit my umbrella in this. I'm not too worried about the caviar leather, but I must admit, as beautiful as she is, I have used her a lot less since I got a different grey bag, which I will show you shortly. Next we have my medium large. I think it might just be called the classic flap now. Chanel do change their names. So mine is in this, oh it's so stunning, in this black lamb with gold hardware. I and ahed God knows how long about what one to get, but to me this just was, it just looked the classiest, and this is where my heart went, so that's what I went for. Maybe if I'd gone for caviar and silver I'd have worn it more. Hey ho. So this is the double flap. Open it up, you've got this zip pocket here, completely unnecessary. All that happens is the zip from the zip pocket digs into leather there. This flap I don't like, it just makes it harder to get in. I really like the rest of it though. I like this little bit at the front here, which you don't get with the single flaps, and I do like having the little pockets there. The lipstick holder is quite frankly useless, so I don't really use those at all. I mean, it's basically this flap at the back. At the front I might use, for example, to put my phone in. I mentioned about the back pocket. Sometimes I will just poke my phone in like that if I'm doing something quickly and I want it rapidly for lots of things. But other than that, I don't. I will maybe just put like a travel pass or something in the back, something like that, or you know, like a hotel room key, you know, the card ones, obviously not the big chunky ones. So that's that. Haven't worn this that much. Mine is made in France. It's a beautiful, if I say so myself, I think it's a beautiful example of the bag. I'm making the effort to use this bag a little bit more. At one point I thought about selling her because I wasn't getting the use out of her that I should, but I know with the price increases I will never rebuy this bag, so therefore I've decided to keep her. But yeah, a very classic bag, and again, shoulder, long shoulder, crossbody. You can also, you could, for example, do something like tie the straps together inside, like a piece of ribbon or something, and then have the bag as a little handheld. So it can be worn in a number of ways, or obviously just, you know, have most of the strap in, have a little bit of the strap showing there, and then just wear as a clutch. Next we have my newest Chanel bag, which is the 21p gold. Look at her shine. So it's got a bit overcast, so the lighting's going great. Try and give you a little bit more there. So this is the 21p gold with, I think it's almost like a champagne gold hardware. It does look a bit lighter than my other one. Pocket on the back. I'm not even, no, it's going to stretch it. I'm not even going to try it. It probably would fit, but I'm not going to try. Open it up, single flap, so therefore holds a lot more. Look at that, straight in there. We've got a slip pocket there, a zip pocket, as you can see there, at the very back. And basically, I don't tend to use those that much. I tend to just, I would have had like a little card or something, but I tend to just slip my belongings in like that. It's, for me, I can wear this for an event, and I mainly got this as an event bag, you know, be it a wedding or an evening bag. It is lamb. It doesn't feel too scratchy, I think, because it's got this metallic coating on it, but I do worry, you know, with the corners are the bits that feel the most delicate. I've had no wear at all, but I've only used this literally 2-3 times, just because I haven't had reason to. But I did wear this recently. Luxury Promise invited me to go wreath making at Tiffany's, and I did wear this because it was all festive. But yeah, so it's a good event bag. I've also worn this just to go shopping for the day, because it does take enough of, it does basically take your daily essentials. So yeah, I've just used a mini O case instead of a mini pochette, for example. So yeah, really pretty bag. This was a bit more of an impulse buy for me, but it's just so beautiful that I couldn't resist. And then my smallest Chanel bag is here, and this is my Chanel Wok, or wallet on chain. Now mine is actually a seasonal piece. You may not look it, but it is a seasonal piece. And this caviar is slightly more fine grained. Try and show you. It's slightly more fine grained than the standard caviar, and the hardware is champagne gold. So again, I was umming and ahhing and I decided to go for that. I do have a Wok saver to help keep the bag expanded, so I can make use of the most space. I just got mine in burgundy, as you can see, that to go in. It's got 6 card slots, an extra slot there, which I find really useful if travelling. I'll put, for example, my passport in there because it's really safe and it just fits perfectly. Also got this front section here, and then a zip section, which you could use, obviously, you know, like a traditional purse for any change or whatnot. Zip at the front I don't use at all, never have done. I'd maybe put receipts in there if you wanted to, but it's not going to take much else. Now mine is the newer design Wok, which means that we have, instead of being have like leather on and whatnot, it's got the hardware zips that fold in nicely, and it's got the magnetic closure instead of the popper. Now in terms of my phone, normally I just pop it in like so. Could it go? Yeah, it would also fit in the front. It would, but you can see with how it distorts it there, it's not going to save you any space, so what's the point really? So I do find that these have, now these do have a long chain. The chain isn't removable, unlike my Fendi walk and unlike the dual walk that I had. But you can, if you want to, obviously tuck it in and use this just as a clutch, or then you can have this chain and wear it crossbody or very long on the shoulder. What I did buy, I'll show you here because I just keep it in this zip section, is I did buy this little clip. It's cost me about £2 or £3 just from Amazon. So I did buy that clip just to shorten the strap. Okay, we're on the home straight now. Hermes, I'm going to do them in the order in which I bought them. I'm going to try and speed up. There's a load more about these bags individually, so check out those videos if you want to see more. I'll put links to them in the description box below. So, first one I got, this beauty here, which is my Birkin 30, got a little rodeo on there. This is in toga leather in the colour Rose Poup, or Rose Poupre. There's different ways of pronouncing it, I'm not sure which is the best. Palladium hardware. 30 is a great size. I have used this bag absolutely loads, mainly for work, obviously not for my laptop, but mainly for work. Yeah, I can fit in a whole load of stuff in here, you know, a cup of tea, pair of shoes, all my daily essentials. You can see in there we've got a slip pocket here, and then we have a zip pocket at the back there. This is all lined in Mysore goat skin, which is really hard wearing. Got little feet on the bottom, which is so cute, and it's not too heavy. This one, it is toga, but it's not too heavy. Toga isn't the heaviest nor the lightest leather. I will do a video later on comparing all Hermes leathers because I've got a few now. But yeah, a little bit of subtle branding there. It's quite a in-your-face colour, but I think it's absolutely beautiful, and because it's got this blue undertone, it goes, you can see it there against blue, it goes great with jeans, it goes great with like nice workwear, it goes well against like a turquoise colour if I'm wearing a dress. I've just worn this an absolute load. You wouldn't know, there is no wear and tear on this. It's absolutely brilliant, and if anyone is thinking about getting a Birkin, then the 30 size I absolutely recommend. It's that nice in between. I think it looks good on most body sizes as well. Okay, we're running out of light, we're running out of battery, we're running out of memory card. Right, the next one I bought after that is this, which is my mini Evelyne in a taupe with gold hardware. Now a taupe is a beautiful colour because you get this contrast stitching. Mine has this indigo coloured strap as well. Basically the way to wear this bag is crossbody, or you can use a twilly or something like that and make a little handheld strap. Very simple. The back closure is just this popper. Then inside I do actually have a 7RP insert. This one's great because you can use it as a card holder. It's got pen slots, it's got a little pocket there. Because it's unfinished bag here, it's just in suede. I absolutely recommend the 7RP or 7 Move Parody inserts. I have 2 discount codes for you. Jojo Likes 30 for €30 off 1 insert, or Jojo Likes 70 for €70 off 2 inserts. So do check them out. They're always launching some new colours. They've just launched inserts for some of the classic Chanel bags as well. So yeah, it's this really lovely gorgeous Alcantara material which is washable, will protect your bag against spills. Because Hermes Spa won't spar the inside of your bag. I think it's really important to protect the interior of your bag. So I do have a number of these, not yet for all of my bags, but I'm working towards it. They're not the cheapest, hence the discount code being very useful. But yeah, so I've got that one in this contrast here to try and pick out, you can see there, to pick out the stitching colour. But you can have some fun with it and have some different bright colours, so absolutely recommend those. So yeah, it's a fairly simple bag, this. I've used it a lot. It's great just for running errands, going shopping, because it fits all you need. It's so comfortable to wear. This bag does just mould against your body shape, and it's just quite frankly, it's brilliant. I mean, one is enough, but I absolutely love it, and I've got it in such a classic colour that it's just a lovely casual Hermes bag, so very different to the Birkin that I first showed you. So after I got the mini Evelyne, I then got this very special Kelly 28 in the colour Gris Etain in Togo leather with palladium hardware. Absolutely beautiful bag. One of my, oops, got the Pochette at the back there, that's no good, is it, with my little mini Kelly Twilly charm there, which is so cute. So yeah, so I just tend to wear this quite simply. I've worn this bag a ton. Gris Etain is a great grey. It's a brilliant neutral. It goes with so much, and I have worn this an awful lot. Got 4 little feet on the bottom, and then if we open her up, you can see Gris Tourterelle 7RP liner. We've got a zip at the back and then 2 slip pockets there. And you can see that if I wanted to, my phone just fits in lovely like that. So like I say, I've worn this an awful lot, because not just because of the colour, but also because of the size. Like I say, being Retourne as well, you've got a bit more give to this bag, so you can fill it out a bit more if you need to. And yeah, it's just, like I said, the Togo has a little give as well, and you can just, it fits a lot or not. It still looks great not being filled out. You haven't got a massive bag, which is half empty, so that is great. Next we have my Picotin in the colour Feu in Tourillion Clemence with palladium hardware. You can see, very simple. That's the weight of that padlock keeps the bag closed with its little carry handles, and then the strap just goes through there. Quite open as a bag, so and just all unfinished in suede. So again, you may want to get a 7RP insert for this. I do, but I'm using it in a different bag, but I swap it out depending on which of my Picotins I'm using. Cute little feet, and you've got this hard base, which just keeps the bag, you know, some structure, because the rest of it is quite floppy. The Clemence leather is quite a soft leather that will soften in time as well. So a great little run around bag. I've used this a fair bit, not as much as the next one I'm going to show you. So this is my beautiful Picotin gold with gold hardware, and this gold colour has a gorgeous contrast stitching on it, which is amazing. You can see inside we have my orange 7RP insert, which just protects this bag, otherwise it's this unfinished suede, as you can see there. So this is a great little grab and go bag, great for running errands, great for sort of just popping in the car, not having a long handle, a long shoulder strap to get in the way, and just having these little handles. It is absolutely great for just you know, popping around a friend's house. So it's really good for that. I've also taken this shopping. I've also taken this to work as well. I can get, if I go quite minimal, I can get my daily essentials in this. It looks great with my matching gold around sandals. It looks great just sort of like with overall beige outfits. It's just a really nice looking bag, I think. So here is my garden party. It's coming out slightly brighter on camera than the true colour, but this is in Rouge H or Rouge H. Got this nice twilly on her. So you bought this online. Don't have feet, but we do have this leather reinforcement on the bottom. This is in country leather. There's not much hardware on the bag at all, but a little palladium stud there. A very simple bag. I do have a handmade liner inside. Unfortunately 7RP don't make for this design yet. Fingers crossed that will come. But yeah, I do have a liner inside just to help again protect this very light coloured fabric. Inside, like I say, without the liner, the bag is very simple and it just has a straightforward zip here. Being a larger bag, I wanted the organisation and I wanted a tea holder basically. I wanted a cup holder. Great bag. I use this predominantly for work. And I use this, you know, it fits the laptop in nicely as well as everything else I could possibly need. It's also a good travel bag. It's also a good sort of weekender bag. I wouldn't use this like for the beach or anything because it is a nice leather. If you want to make this bag bigger, you can. You've got, see how I prefer this, the shape of the bag and the structure is like this. So this is the 36 size as well. You can make it even bigger by undoing these poppers on each side and then just, you can see how I don't do this because it doesn't naturally want to go that way, but you can see how big this bag can go if you want it to. In terms of carrying this, the natural way is to carry this obviously, and it depends on how much you've got in there, but to carry this just handheld, or you can put it in the crook of your arm, and I can at a push also wear this on my shoulder if I'm not wearing anything too big and bulky. So again, a great bag, a classic colour, and I'm really glad that I added this to my collection. So after the Picotins, we then went for this beauty. So this is my Kelly 35 in toga leather in the colour Blue Hydra with gold hardware. A beautiful bag, a bag I've used an awful lot since I bought her, mainly as a work bag, but being the Retourne version, it's quite a, it's like a casual bag. I can use it either way, but sort of casual or posh, popper posh. So yeah, undo the straps there. So yeah, take the sangles out of the turn lock, open it up, and you can see how big and spacious this is. Beautiful yellow organiser from 7RP, which is a great fit, and I'm hoping to, you know, just maintain the structure of this bag as much as I can. A feature of the 35 is they do, a lot of them do go a little bit slouchy. Got a very generous zip pocket there. And then in the front we've got these little slip pockets as well. So there's two slip pockets there. But like I said, I've got the organisation from the organiser. So it's great. I can fit in my laptop and all my daily essentials in this bag. It's a very comfortable bag to use. A little weighty compared to my Kelly 28, but this colour is just, and it's coming out on camera pretty true to life, I'd say. It is bright, it is in your face. This is not subtle. This isn't your gentle gris tourterelle colour. This is in your face Hermes blue. So yeah, so it's, like I say, Blue Hydra, quite similar to the Zanzibar, Blue Frida. They're all very similar tones. It's just beautiful. I've had a lot of compliments on this bag because of this colour. Just so absolutely so stand out. I mainly use this as an office bag, like I say, because it does take my laptop, which is why I went for the 35. Anything smaller will not, but it's in really good condition. I bought it pre-loved, and I think I'm going to have this bag for many years to come and continue to use and enjoy it. You could use it as a travel bag. I did use this on when I went for a spa day as well, because it was big enough that I could fit all my change of clothes in. So yeah, as well as my daily essentials, not needing an extra bag, you know, it was all in one. So that is her. After that, I then got this beauty. It's coming out slightly different on camera than in real life. It's actually a bit slightly more of a truer red in real life, but this is my Rouge Cassac Birkin 35 in Epsom leather with gold hardware. This is my one and only Birkin 35. I am a complete Birkin 35 convert now. So features of the bag, we've got the clochette, we've got the 4 feet on the bottom. It's under this beautiful, under the sangles, that was beautiful hardware. And I will show you the inside. Being in Epsom leather, this bag is super light. I got this mainly as a work bag because being 35, this takes my laptop super easy. And look how much space we've got. Look, huge cavernous slip pocket for organisation, zip pocket there, nothing on the back, it's all quite simple. The Birkin 35 can be quite a weighty bag, but being in Epsom leather, and this is why I wanted one in Epsom, actually this is exactly what I wanted, Epsom Rouge Cassac, which is a particular shade of red that I wanted, and 35 with gold. I love gold with red, I think it looks really beautiful. So it's a great bag, it fits everything I need, laptop, shoes, all my essentials. It's just brilliant. I think you can use this for a travel bag as well, I think it is big enough. So yeah, a great bag, one that in the short time I've owned her, I have worn an awful lot, and I think I will continue to do so. Next we have the final bag, which snuck in towards the end of December last year. It's very classic. This is my beautiful, oh look at her. This is my beautiful Kelly 32 in black box leather with gold hardware. This is the Sellier version. So this is my only, currently, this is my only Kelly Sellier, and I actually prefer the Sellier to the Retourne, believe it or not, even though I have 2 of the Retourne. But anyway, this is what she looks like. I found this twilly that I put on her, which is beautiful. This bag is the most, I think, piece of art that I own. If a bag could be art, I actually buy my bags to use them and not just stare at them, but this one I really do just stare at a lot. Quite pleased with my twilly time. So yeah, gold hardware, which is great, really good condition. You see the feet there. Let's undo her carefully. It is box. So yeah, and also feels fairly lightweight for a 32. A lot stiffer, partly being Sellier, partly being box. This bag is a lot stiffer. Being older, she has the orange dust bag, that's where the strap is. So a little rain cover there. All of the Hermes bags I bought from boutique, sorry, the Birkins and Kellys all come with a raincoat. So you've got 2 slip pockets there, a zip pocket at the back. It is a little bit of a big black hole, but I do love a Kelly. You open it up and you can just see everything. I love having the top handle, but the thing I like about the Kelly, which I prefer over the Birkin, this feature, is the fact that they come with straps. I do have the clochette as well, I just haven't put it on her. So as the standard strap length for Kelly is 85 centimetres, so I didn't say that earlier. If you do a special order, you can actually choose whether you want 85 or 105. But other than that, the standard length that comes with it is 85. So you can wear this bag, obviously, handheld, in the crook of your arm, or over the shoulder, or at a push, crossbody. Let's just do her up so you can see. So yeah, really beautiful, stunning bag. I haven't worn her at all yet, I've only just got her, but for me I think this just epitomises the Hermes Kelly. It's just elegant, it's classy, it's beautiful. I don't know what to do with me, but she is just absolutely stunning, and I couldn't pass up the opportunity to buy this beauty. I think I'm going to get an awful lot of wear because a black bag, I mean, just doesn't go out of style. Obviously I can't put my laptop in her, but you know, I can put my iPad in there. You know, if I'm travelling and want extra bits, I can put, you know, with a liner, I could put a sealed cup of tea. I don't think we're going to try that one, I think we're going to be too nervous, but we could do that. We could put an iPad, we could put all the daily essentials. It's not too heavy a bag. Obviously I'm going to be very wary of rain on this box leather, but it's just beautiful, and it's a classic bag, and I am going to wear her and I am going to enjoy her. I just need to wait till I'm going out and about a bit more. With COVID at the moment I'm not so much, but it will come. So that's it. A massive congratulations to those of you who have made it to the end. I feel like I've achieved. And any questions about any of the bags, or any bags in general, I am a handbag fanatic. I don't know about everything obviously, but I am an enthusiast. So if anyone wants to ask me anything, or you know, just have a bit of a chat, then do comment in the comment section below. Also my email is there as well. So yeah, take care everybody, and please subscribe. I will see you soon. Bye.